Okay, wait a minute. So Bongani Ntanzi was involved with drugs because when he was arrested for drugs. But funny enough, I mean, guys, khona into ofla, khona ukushaya amanzi. Hayi inkukhu yawusola lo mchakazo. Hey, so Bongani Ntanzi, he leaves that place, Albertine police station, for I'm gonna get into it. According to Advocate Mshololo's OB book or Karen's book, right? He leaves that police station. Guess what? For the drugs. Everything that is written about Bongani, it's just got to do with drugs. He gets to Fourth Floras Magistrate Court. Guess for what? He's there for drugs. No problem. And then he get released, he get cleared, and they were like, guys, there's no sufficient evidence. The case got thrown away. It got thrown away about past 1 p.m. 2 o'clock, Bongani is now in the Meiwa scene, is now charged with the Meiwa scene. Hey, guys, I see some of the things does not make sense here. I'm trying to make sense of everything. There are things here that does not make sense. Maybe it is because I have an uneducated intellectual, if there's such a thing. Maybe I have an uneducated intellectual capacity. I don't know, but I'm trying to add 1 and 1, and to me it doesn't make 2. But before, because I know you have your own intellectual capacity to comprehend things, right? Probably you will disagree with me. I understand that. Before we start disagreeing with me, let's start here. Are you interested to take even this journey with me? Then if you are interested to take this journey with me, then please stick around. As you stick around, there are just few things that I'm requesting from you guys. Number 1, subscribe. 2, like the video. 3, comment in the comment section below. 4, watch this video until the end. 5, you need to watch the ads. 6, you need to share this video with as many people as possible. 63.7 people in this YouTube channel, they watch my videos and they are not subscribed. And the goal is to decrease that number at least to 50%. But right now, we have this over 13.7% of people that need to subscribe as of now. As a matter of agency, people need to subscribe now. And I put it to them that those who are not subscribed, guys, it means that when you are allergic to commitment, you do not deserve a relationship. Whether you're a boy or girl, if you can't commit to this channel by subscribing, which is free of charge, how can you commit to a relationship where you're gonna have to be invested emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, everything of yours? How can you commit to a relationship? You don't deserve a relationship. 2, you don't deserve a working job because you need to commit with your time. You're just failing commitment at a basic and a fundamental level of just committing into this YouTube channel. If you're failing all of that at the fundamental and basic, then I put it to you that you don't deserve to have your own company because you're not subscribed to my channel. You know what I'm saying? And to those who are looking at my clothes, hey guys, it's a proof that I own this clothes. That's why I'm able to repeat my clothes. It's a proof enough that I'm the owner of this cloth. You know, that's why I was wearing it yesterday. And now I'm wearing it again. Because I'm the owner. Cut. Cut. Okay, so Advocate Mshololo, after going through the Karen's book, Mshololo, according to the records, the accused was released at about 1:30 p.m. But you say you left at 2 o'clock, and I'm like, Mshololo, where are you going with this? where are you taking this man? And she's like, Bongs, relax. I'm taking him somewhere. Guys, this word released here, it was actually cleared to have not committed anything concerning drugs. Now that that case was cleared, the next following question was therefore appropriate. So that other charges, where did it came from? You know, guys, right now, Tinabanye, we are going through a lot just because of asking this such questions. Good Aibo. Ntanzi was arrested. They say yes. We said, for what? And they said, he's arrested for the Meiwa case. We said, okay. But tell us something. If Ntanzi is arrested for the Meiwa case, then please tell us this. But when he was arrested at the police station, it was for drug purposes. So when did we get to the Meiwa case? When we ask such questions, then we are perceived as these bad people who are siding with criminals. And I'm like, are we not supposed to ask intellectual questions? They were like, no. And I'm like, hey, but now, in this country, where are we going? Because we must be fair to people. Guys, we must be fair. Let's keep quiet, because they're going to hate me even further for asking them the question that I've just asked them now. Now, Utum Sholologe. So now refers to the occurrence book from Pokeng Police Station in Rustenburg. The entry shows that Ntanzi was detained at that police station on the 20th of June. According to Jack Butela's previous evidence, is when Ntanzi had called him. Okay, no, Mshalo now turns into the number of unit that Jonathan belongs to. On the 3 occasions, you provided escort. It's just you and your members, or you were changing. Jonathan, we were changing, but we don't have the record of them changing, and that's what it's funny about it, right? So Advocate Mshololo then asked, you were a unit of more than 4 people, yeah? And Jonathan says, that's correct, my lord. But in these 3 occasions, when you were to back up to the police, it was only you and the other members, not the others. Jonathan, it was numbers from our unit, my lord. But where are they? We want them. Where are they? Guys, so I was interested in this thing, Jonathan, because we got to see that Bongani Ntanzi was arrested for drugs, right? It's not, we can't use the word allegedly because it's there on an OP. Now, when you understand the importance of an OP book, look, it's, as far as police are concerned, it's to capture things that are happening. And once that's why Mshololo has a point in arguing that he was arrested for this and also cleared, looking at the OP book and OP book and all the stuff. So if you're looking at the things that Ntanzi was arrested for, and you start asking yourself a question, wait a minute. So if this is the case, then when did we get to the Meiwa case? Like, God. Now, let me remind you something. If you don't understand what I'm saying, there was a man who, I don't know say his name. He's gonna think I like him for lying now. His name is, who's this guy? Zungu. He was like, it's ala alboli. You know what I'm saying? When he was asked, why didn't he report things then? He's like, that is why you are defending. That is why they are here. Do you remember those words? Now, go take those words and say, what brought Ntanzi here? Is it, according to Zungu, is it because of his effort, or really it is not? To get the point? We get to see that, you know what? Stop lying, because lies will catch up with you. Now we know that Zungu was never, look, Ntanzi, I mean, Ntanzi had always been around this police station. Not necessarily for the Meiwa case, but for the drugs. We just don't understand when did it change. To get a point. But the more you listen attentively and you start asking questions concerning the other witnesses, that's when you realize, look, Zungu lied here, because he said that the reason why Abu Mshololo and all the stuff, they are defending their clients, it is because of his effort and all the stuff. Hey, why are you making the noise here? Let's just put it on do not disturb. Right. So to get the point that Zungu lied to us. But there's another one who Listering. Listering then was brought on. Listering, he worked hand in hand with Jonathan, and the defense had some few questions, right? I'm not gonna focus on Kubaloi, obviously. Everybody is good until the defense start asking them questions. Umngamezulu had asked all Listering, okay, so look, the lady, she found you in the passage, but you saw the white lady in the passage. Listering, that's your version. I was not here when she testified. I cannot dispute what she said. Wait a minute, she's picking up, guys. As about Listering. As about Listering. Just because you are not there when she testified. I'll give an example. If somebody were to say, SA Infotainment Podcast said this, I cannot say I was not there when you were listening to SA Infotainment Podcast. SA Infotainment Podcast, the person behind it must come and answer, did you say this or not? That's it. That's what you should have said here. Were you there or not? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell us, I was not there when she was testifying. We don't care about that. Hey, my daughter. Did Cronje ever say anything about feeling intimidated by the firearm you were carrying? Listening, she asked why we were heavily armed. So even the magistrate right there had concerns of why are you heavily armed, Vele? Which Umshololo says was to induce fear to the witness, to the accused. There are some I'm saying. She was like, no, that was to induce fear. And I'm like, I'm sure. What are you saying? She's like, I bongs. For them to be heavily armed. Mkomezulu, did she tell you that she was intimidated? Listening, I cannot comment on that. All I can say is that she asked us why we were so heavily armed. What was your answer to her? Listening, firearms are part of our uniform. Oh, my daughter, our Listering. There is an evidence that you were heavily armed. Listering, yes, we were wearing your full uniform with guns, my lord. Mkomezulu, did she ever remark that she was intimidated with so many firearms? Right. So I think Mkomezulu had just few questions. If you were to say he did not sign any document, it's inside the room too, will you disagree with that? If you were to say this person did not sign anything, and will you disagree with that? Obviously, he's like, I was not in the room, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If accused number 2 was to tell the court that inside the room 2 he did not sign any document, will you disagree with that? Listening, my lord, I will not confirm that I was not in room 2. Okay. I think those are some of the things some of the questions that were asked. Listering. Yeah, so then there was Ubuteles. If I'm not mistaken, he was the last. I'm just checking here. I am not going to go anywhere further. I think it is Buteles. Yes, Buteles. It's Buteles. Buteles. The defense have asked that, you know what, we don't want to deal with Upteles as of yet. So please borrow us time. We will ask relevant questions from Butelezi. But before we start asking those questions, I'm just looking at some few things here, guys. I'm just making sure that I haven't left anything behind, lest I go as far as I want, and then I leave some of the information that is very relevant. Because I don't want to go through every single details that is not necessarily important. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that is what I saw, or that is what has been or that is what had happened today. At least from my perspective, those are some of the things that were very important. I captured the things that are most importantly because some of you guys have got data to spare. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I need to be cognizant of that. Speaking about being cognizant of that, I also need to be cognizant of that. You also need to be cognizant of this, right? That we need to do some other stories as well, and I'm preparing you guys so that when I release those videos, you just have to watch those videos. There's a story. There's a lady that has sexually been that is a story of being sexually harassed by her boss. There's another lady as well that speaks about the story of her being arrested, like being arrested, having been accused of abusing her daughter. Later on, there was no evidence, but she has been behind bars. There is a story of this couple. I know in one of my videos I said these two couples. Actually, it's one couple. This couple had a 2 month local child that was taken away from them. When the child, look, later on, 2 months later, they were look, the child was brought back to them, and they were told that this child died natural death. But upon looking at the facials of this child, they realized that there was some bruises. So they've been going on and pillar. They've been taken from pillar to post, whilst they were while or as they are asking for justice. Also, the last story is the story of a media company that is now constantly dismissing people. Even now, they don't hire you if you're not vaccinated. Mind you, vaccination is not even a mandatory. But in that media company, it is mandatory, right? Those are some of the stories that I know by head that I still need to do them. I'm just preparing you so that you watch them. If you are in the investigative journalism field, if you are a forensic investigator or any detectives or any newspaper, in any way, shape, if you're a medical doctor, you wish to help, please, I'm giving this story so that we can help the families. Please join me as we trying to help other people. Me and you guys will meet in the next video, but until that next video, good people, please take care.